WWE right now has two trios, and they just had a match in the form of the Shield and New Day, and we don't know how long this Shield run's going to go.
Forever.
So
seeing grown-ass men cheering Roman, but then that Roman still isn't there, I'm like, you can all go fuck yourselves.
he is over. Look, we've said this before, no one on here has any hate for Roman. It's not his fault he's booked the way he is. Would you knock back the money? Would you fuck?
This is what really people can say, like, oh, why do such leave when they're booked a certain way? See, when you've got that amount of money just sitting on the table, it's the same thing with people
walk away from it.
Like people, why would Punk go into a fight that he wasn't ready for? Because there was £1 million on the table whether he won or I would let some wee 20-year-old whatever guy punch me in the face.
Pretty much whatever you want. You know,
there's
as long as
not
discussed.
There's not a lot I'm going to go, do you know what? £1 million not worth it.
Exactly.
2 minutes I get punched in the face for £1 million.
For a comfortable life. Thank you.
There must a lot of shit. There must have to happen a lot of shit for them to say no. But
there has to be something really fucking serious. Like, for fuck's sake, like, Roman's not going to be turning around to WWE and going, actually, the fans aren't happy with this. He's going to be like, right, cool, what do you need today? I really
don't want this fight for showing up. Try somebody else, mate.
Like, nobody's turning around and saying that, so it's whatever. But let's go on to Survivor Series.
Yes. From high quality to mixed quality.
Ignore the pre-show. It did not exist.
What pre-show?
Exactly.
Did you say anything, Kirsty?
Oh no, I missed something on the pre-show. I missed Matt Hardy versus Elias.
A lie. When you and Kevin were there, I hella quickly logged on.
Well,
I'm not gonna lie. At that point, I was like,
match. There was Kalisto and Enzo and fun. Then you had
that's when I
very fun.
In.
Do you know what annoys me about the pre-show? Because obviously I've seen some people's reviews and stuff. So the entire thing was the one time a year that WWE.
That like a week ago. I know.
But then on the pre-show, it was 2 Raw guys, another 2 Raw guys, and then 2 SmackDown tag teams. And there, where was the?
Happened.
Oh, they're fucking idiots. I hate them.
Aye, they are. But I will say this for the pre-show: having KO and Sammy coming out obviously ties into them being unhappy and that.
Aye, and the
little promo with the fashion police just before the match. So fun.
That's the thing, though, is there's so many good people, and
the thing about WWE is this is the best roster they've ever.
Might be the best roster that any wrestling company
has ever.
You can make the argument that this is the most talent. When you take into consideration NXT as well, has there ever been a more top to bottom? Literally, like, there's no excuse right now. Like, this should be the most perfect wrestling company that has ever been.
The best in the world at everything on every card you've got. But if the people in charge are shitehawks,
then
it doesn't matter. It's shitehawks.
It's TNA fucking circa 2006 all again. The talent is there. The booking fucking people have no idea what the fuck to do with them.
It's a disgrace. It's just a disgrace.
It's horrible.
It's like you can only have like 5 most having a good storyline behind them.
I genuinely think that the creative team get a quota of storylines there, the 2 shows, and then everybody else just throw together.
Listen.
The
thing is, right? I mean, Breezango is really entertaining. Even in the ring, they're so much fun, but it's getting run into the ground because they're constantly saying, "Oh, it'll be on tonight, or it'll be on next week," and then no showing their bits and delaying it and delaying it and delaying it. Then they don't even have them on the show. There's people who are paying money to see them.
Aye.
At the moment, because they're so entertaining. And you don't know if they're going to be there week to week. And it's not their fault. They're backstage waiting on something to do, or they've recorded something, and then they fuck it in the bin. And they're just run the joke into and it's going to ruin them.
And do you know
it's already happened
see when you think of the talent in that match, Sami Zayn, Tyler Breeze, and Fandango, the wrestling quality there,
I know,
is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But you're getting to the point where people are like, well, if they're on this week, I can't be bothered, and then they do put them on, and then it's shite because it's been built up that much for people.
Aye.
But it's just another example of vain.
It's so...
It's frustrating. For everything good that WWE does, there's another 3 things that, it's like, how can you be so fucking stupid? And it's a main roster problem. It's not an NXT problem. And I know some people have argued the point that, well, in NXT, they know they're going to be there, so they can have a start, middle, end to their arc. Right. But nobody, there's TV shows that go for multiple seasons. One feud can be an arc. You need to think of it in terms of... So, Sammy and Kevin have got an arc just now. When the arc's over, you move them into another thing. They go their separate ways. Sometimes you might cross paths again. You'll have another chapter a couple of years or whatever.
That's the way I think in WWE, the way comic books should be done. Like, you'll have, comics usually go in 6 or 12s. And then it's the same character, they're just moving on to another in the universe.
Aye, exactly. Like when Batman's done with the Riddler, then next week he's probably taking... People are still going to buy it to see him.
It's ridiculous. And then for your big main event, you'll have Batman versus the Joker, and everybody shows up for it. Like, there's no excuse. It's silly, and it really fucking...
Especially in this day and age. And there's a story that I remember hearing at some point. I honest to God can't remember what it is. Sorry, folks, we'll get back to Survivor Series, and Flo will be allowed to talk in a minute. There was a guy who... He was some TV writer. He'd been brought in around about 2002-ish.
Oh, fuck, what
I can't mind the guy's name. But he set up a creative meeting with Vince and all that. He had storyboards, scripts, out on whiteboards, and it'd be like on the wrestler that was on the main roster. Right, just now, at the top of the board's the month, so he had it planned out Mania to Mania, right? And then say top of the list was like The Rock, and then Triple H is underneath it, right? So he's got from January, Triple H and The Rock are going to go at it, and at WrestleMania finally go at it, and then they'll split off, and then he would draw a line from The Rock to say The Big Show, or Triple H to Undertaker, and you would see where everybody was going to be at the year. So everybody basically, you'd have your 4 opponents or whatever for the year, so it was planned between the big 4 reviews, and he'd draw the line so you could see who'd be working with who all through the year, different colours for each of them, the line off of that. It was storyboarded like a TV show. He got laughed out the room by these fucking rednecks.
Oh,
that's how you do a TV show, and they're laughing about the room.
Like, that is long-term booking at its finest.
And of course, he's saying, okay, some people get injured here, but you've got such... We can just swap in.
Aye, there's so much going on that we can just rub out some lines, rejoin them up, and then when they're back, do what we're going to do there instead. We can chat and chocolate. That's how it should be done, and the fact that they week to week basically book their shit on the fly is why there's such a problem.
Aye, and that's a Vince McMahon thing.
It's a fucking... and I get that there's, I do get the argument, well, you don't know who's going to... because
that's
people
why
get in all
you
the
need
time.
good storylines to get them over.
It would only help.
The only long-term planning Vince is doing is for Roman and Brock Lesnar. And that's
I
it.
wouldn't even be sure if Brock was... we'll talk about Brock in a while, but it's very up the most. Anyway, Survivor Series actual main show.
First match.
Flo, you can start. Shield and New Day.
Yeah, hotel.
And
they go.
I'm pretty sure the match was what everyone expected it to be. So
it was a good match. It was so fun.
from all the matches we had with New Day against Usos, so everyone thought to themselves, okay, this is either good or great. It can't be bad. And it was good.
It was good. I would say the best match, the three-way match that the Shield or the New Day have ever.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was great. It was a great opener, and that's the thing, when you're putting the opener, you're no meant to steal the show.
No, you're setting the pace for the show.
Aye, so it was like, as soon as the New Day came out, I was like, alright, it's not going to be the match I was expecting, but the thing is good for on further down the line, and they do it again, and they're higher up the card, than they do what they do best, because they are two of the best. I hate calling them a faction when it's three people, because it's
I
not.
know.
But like in WWE terms, they're two of the best factions in the last 10 years.
Yes.
And it's great. It was great fun. I love everything. Like, I have no complaints about it. I love them.
Amazing how Flo's voice changed.
I was thinking about the moment when the triple shield power bomb from the turnbuckle happened. What kind of orgasm Kirsty might have.
See, I was like, oh, this is different. This is great. Go team.
Different kinds there.
But then,
That's for sure.
But then when it went further on, obviously through, and I realised that the reason that they didn't do it through the table like they normally would have was because of the Braun spot.
Yes.
It really annoyed me for some reason. I was like, it's their thing. They do that. Why the fuck? And Matt was just like,
Big E looked good though.
Oh, it did.
Aye.
Because that's what it took to put him down, because he's a big mean bastard.
Yeah.
Like, it worked, like, during the match, after like, the Braun thing happened, that something clicked, and I went, they took for them for a reason.
Aye.
And I'm mad about it. But at the time, and I'm secretly fine. I just like complaining.
I would never have guessed that about you.
Gosh.
So, moving on to the next match, that was
Well, look at him taking the show off me. I quite enjoyed the match. Flo, thanks. I really enjoyed it.
Any complaints, man?
I didn't even get the. Fuck, I should have brought the card up so I know what's coming up, and I'm not surprised.
I've got to hear, because now Team Raw versus Team SmackDown Women.
Yeah.
Which, quite frankly, this is the start of the fucking baffling booking.
It was
to be quite
weird.
honest with you.
Let's say it like that, because when Becky was eliminated as first, I was like, okay, this SmackDown is going to lose.
Well, yeah, but like, it was just so strange. Like, you've hyped this up. She's the captain. Why shoot in 30 seconds?
Because Kevin Dunn hates her.
I honestly thought
at
first maybe she's had and they want to protect her, but thanks to the rest of the match, that very much wasn't.
Everyone wanted to see her versus Asuka, but no.
Yeah, not denied.
They pure hyped this up that Becky was going to break her arm and Asuka was just going to kick her in the face.
Aye.
And the thing is, is you can tease, as we've seen in the men's one.
Was excellent for it.
You can tease future matches and just give people a wee tease of what you can bring to the table to get people hyped, so that WWE can then people want this had a good reaction, this didn't. So if there's any plan, scrap it because it's not working. That's one of the really good things about Survivor Series.
Absolutely.
And for the women, the only people who seemed to get was Nia and Tamina.
Tamina and Nia. Right, by the way, I'd just like to point out now, don't know if you guys know of the Twitter account Meltzer. It's basically jokes, like from the next, from a month from now, for a year from now, he comes up with a preposterous, WWE book triple, the entire roster, alone at WrestleMania. Today he tweeted, Tamina had made an Insta showing her and Nia Jax facing off. And I swear to God, she compared it to other face-offs in WWE history, which she posted along with it in the same picture, such as
why?
Hogan and Andre,
Oh, wow.
See that on Randy? No.
The thing is it was cool the same way, like seeing her and Naomi together and then like fighting. I'm like, oh, they've got family ties. Cool and personal.
Aye, but like it's not the same level. You're a bit of a mark for yourself there.
At what? Like that's Triple H levels marks for yourself.
But speaking of Naya and Tamina, it just showed again that Tamina isn't good at wrestling at all.
No.
Like her what was it even a splash? I don't know what that was supposed to be.
The murder fly splash.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know why she's still there. There's no place for her other than being The Rock's cousin.
Yeah.
But then who is he these days? I'm pretty sure I'm his fourth cousin. I've never even fucking met someone.
Martin, the funny thing is that they are not even blood related. It's just this Simone thing.
Came from the same island.
So there's this weird watching. I don't know if I brought this up before, but talking about the Samoans and being related to The Rock. Somebody, not Sam, asked Joe. He's like, "So you're like the only Samoan in wrestling that is related?"
Yes.
Hey, but here's the kicker, right? So Joe was like, "Well, it's funny you bring that up because me and Roman have been meaning since I came here. We've said that we're this time and time again that we're going to sit down and go back and see if we're related." So at the moment, he doesn't think but they don't actually know. Like, apparently him and Roman keep going, right, we'll do it this day, and then something comes up, and then they're like,
if ever Joe's up, yeah.
He'll be like, Roman, come here a minute, we've got to... But like, for so long I was like, Samoa Joe's just in his own wee thing, and then that happened, and I was like, so like, you might actually... Not even an outrage. That's hysterical that they're like, we should probably sit down because we're both Samoan and we were both born in Cali. So like we should probably like that's quite a small community. So so apparently they've still got to sit down and just see if Samoa Joe is part of that dynasty.
that family
so maybe
blood
maybe not
bond or whatever it is.
Which I just found it hysterical. I was like, that's great. Like, because like everybody's like, oh, like, because a lot of marks are like, no, Joe's the real Samoan. Like, Joe's the real one that we all love. And see if it turns out that he's related to Roman somehow. Oh, there's going to be such outrage, and it will be beautiful.
Why didn't I get a push? What is this?
I'll just be starting going.
That's him drew a Rumble one now.
Oh, aye. But
anyway, the match. Sorry, we should probably talk about this because sorry, just before we do, I love Alicia Fox. She's just that fucking hat gets more ridiculous every week. She had a wee jacket on. She was getting right into it. She was so entertaining.
Fell off.
I was I was just glad that that hat didn't went on the stage.
When it fell off, I was just like a genuine cackle came at me. I was like, "This is what happens when you wear a massive hat."
Massive hat and keep adding stuff to it, you psycho.
But the thing about her is does she forget what the endings are meant to be to her matches?
I think
so. This is like the fourth, maybe in the fourth botched ending to a match this year in maybe so many months. It's as if she goes out and there's all these lights and so much is happening. Aye, and she just totally...
I can forgive her because she's gorgeous. She's funny.
Her elimination looked really weird.
Oh yeah.
It's just that again. It's one of these things where she'll talk me into it. She says, and then the ending happens, and I'm like, "Oh, Alicia, why? But we're so close."
You nearly did it this time.
You're so close. But I still better than Tamina though, so we'll keep you.
Yeah, I have to agree with that.
But
the match itself was very uneven.
It was
I don't mean in terms
choppy.
of who was I mean, exactly. It was absolutely right.
See the spot.
The way they did.
Yep.
She should have just took it all 5 of them, in my opinion.
I was really expecting that, but of course, with Braun being the main event, I guess they wanted to save the badassery.
Yeah,
It upsets me.
But
I mean, she's got 3 people out, and she was the last
a hell of a
left.
shift. They're getting behind her.
It's a bit good. She's been up there like a month.
Honestly, I was expecting them. You know, past had people doing unbeaten streaks, and it gets to Survivor Series. They usually have to just get the back with someone setting up the next feud.
I thought that was going to be the because me and Matt again we were watching and we were like, oh shit, and he turned around and cannot pin Asuka, and I was like, they'll do a count out and then it won't count, and he was like that, but it's fine. But then when Nia get counted out, he went, they're no counting out somebody, they're no doing that twice in one match.
Exactly.
And I was like, if she doesn't win for this Raw team, then I was gearing up, guys. I was like,
I am ready.
I was like, I'm going to fucking scream them.
I'm going to go mad.
Fucking about to lose my shit, but then it was fine. It was fine because then it was Natty and Tamina left, and I was like, right, she's fine. Everything's going to be fine.
And then that match ended.
And we were all
Asuka got in, and it was over.
She just kicked a lot of people. Oh, who was it? There was a small... Who was on the other team? Because she kept kicking that was tiny, and I was like, that looks so bad, like so painful.
What I really liked was the sort of submission battle with Natalya.
Yeah.
And just
I really like to see more of her, Natalya.
Just showing how superior Asuka is compared to her.
Which is all we want to see about everything today with us. How better she is.
But I think because Asuka's got a submission side, but she's a striker. Whereas Natty has some striking, but she's mostly a submission based person.
Yeah.
And I'd love to see they two go at it in a submission match. Like just
that would be good. Probably never happen.
Probably won't. But it'd be like watching the two of them last night, I was like, I want a submission. Like, I don't know why or whatever, but it's WWE, they just throw things out there. Give them a 15-minute submission match and just let it be fun.
Aye.
But it'd be fun to do that.
Yeah, that's usually how it works.
The next match was Baron versus Miz.
Can we just not talk about this?
It was a good match. Baron got over and moving on.
I was actually surprised that Baron won.
I didn't like him winning. There was too much pissing about with Maryse.
I was shouting at Maryse. I was like, she's legit pregnant. Also, see the amount of people.
And also, like, somebody with that face, really a lot of harm on it. Especially if the baby sees that he's got a second face on his belly.
But, like, I found it hysterical because loads of people were like, Maryse cut her hair. And I was like, no, Maryse took out her hair extensions because she can't have glue in her hair anymore. Because she's got a baby. And I was like, Matt was like, but I didn't think her hair was that short, and I was like, you're telling me you couldn't see it?
I can't most of the time, to be honest. It's just a guy thing.
Maybe like as a lassie, like I clock it all the time. I'm like, your tracks are showing.
That kind of thing, guy.
Do you know what I say looking forward to, and it's really shady. They dye her hair. I don't know why. I know what it's got because I think it's because she takes such pride in how she looks, and she's so pristine.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
She's beautiful, but there's something about seeing a beautiful woman messy.
When you see her and Miz together, Miz is the kind of guy who's like, I can't believe a girl who looks like this, and he can't see that she thinks he's a.
You see them together, like
and they look at each other the same way, but because they're doing that, they can't see it.
They're so cute together. Like they're a perfect. I remember when I found out they were together, I was like, Maryse's way him why. But when you actually see them interact, I'm like, look at yous two. Like, again,
so cute.
Random Total Divas episode, and there was a translation misdemeanor where fucking Carmella was visiting LA with Big Cass, and Maryse said, do you want to stay over? But because of her accent, or do you want to stay at my house? But because of her accent, what Carmella heard was to see my house, and Carmella was like, aye, we're coming out, that'll be great. Maryse then gets balloons, a taco truck, because she knows that and then she ordered a 8-foot bed because their beds were only a half. But then the 8-foot bed wouldn't fit in the house because it didn't come in bits. So they put it out by the pool. Bearing in mind that Carmella and Big Cass do not know they're staying, they have booked a hotel. So So like, they go in, and then Big Cass is like, "You're going to need to tell them, like, we see each other once a week. Like, we're going to a hotel and we're doing that out in a pool, beside a pool, outside Miz and Maurice's house."
What a gesture!
She's like, but the Miz. So like they said to her, like, we can't stay. We've booked a hotel. Like, there was a translation misdemeanor here, and the Miz was just like, "I told you, you've overdone it. You're scaring them away." And he just like, because it was a pure awkward moment where they were all just looking at each other, and the Miz just cut through it all with comedy. And he's like, "She doesn't do anything by halves. They were coming there for a visit, and you got a taco truck. Like, why?
You're too nice to them."
But like, she does seem so like it was a really sweet gesture. But like, they seen this, and then she was like, "We've got this big like couch. They've got an entertainment room that's got one of the flares that are a couch, but it's like a massive bed." Basically. She's like, "So you can sleep in there if you want. I know you can sleep in there, or you can use one of the other beds." But Cass might not be able to fit, and Cass was just like, "I want to pump my missus. Like, we're not staying here. Like, we're not staying." But it was hysterical because like the Miz obviously knows what she's like, and he's like, "Well, tell you," because she didn't tell him he was doing any of this. A random moving truck
he
showed
just
up.
knows because they're that close.
They're dead. When you see them on Total Divas together, it's dead cute, and it's wee moments like that.
Like the biggest heels always seem to be the nice in Shawn Michaels in the 90s.
And then you're an arsehole, but I still love him. He's great. He found Jesus, everything's fine.
I don't know where he was hiding him, but he found him.
He found him. He let him out. I don't know. Fucking. But
trapped him, sold him for drugs. What?
Oh my god, the blasphemy is so real.
Well, that's Sean. He did it.
We're blaming him. But
where were we? That
on
match
the
happened,
Miz match,
and it was awful.
The Miz screaming at him though.
Match was okay to good, and
It was well placed given the how. But after it, we had the Bar and Usos. Now, I don't know about you guys. I had a great time with this one.
Yeah,
it was so fucking good.
Usos are fine element, and they're getting a really great run going, and I'm really enjoying it.
Again, hearing those penitentiary.
Aye, as stupid as it is.
It's, like, I'm so in love with them now though. Like, it's so good. I don't know. Of course I love them. Like, they're so good. But they get to do their own promos. They get to come out the same way the New Day and John Cena gets to. They get them to, like, you've got to cover this point, do it how you want to, and it's so refreshing. Which is why I think they've got air so much better than they did when they were face.
Aye.
And it's great, and the bar of the bar.
Yeah.
And
I really enjoyed it. It was just two really good teams. The Usos were definitely the right choice to win because they are a real team.
Random.
They weren't thrown together, they were born that way.
The random side note on the tag team front, Scott Dawson that was still out? He has been cleared. He should be returning soon.
Finally.
Let's hope he can stay injury free because this is probably going to be their last chance at it.
Because both of them have been injured now. They've started and stopped, so the fingers, because they're so again, they could take that. They could easily, like, put it this way: if WWE releases them, they're having a match with
the Briscoes and Ring of Honor.
No, it's going to be the Buck because of the whole
that'll
hype.
happen, aye, but I'm telling you, Damon the Briscoes.
Oh, I do not doubt. Like, it would be so good. But again, they're another act because like put them in ROH with our nae flips, just fist bullshit, and like it will go down like a fucking. I don't even know. It'll just be bad. Nobody, they'll be fucking booed at the building, and the Bucks will come in, and it'll be so good. So I'm not worried about them because the art is there as fuck. They can work anywhere. There are no people that need WWE to be successful.
Absolutely not. They just need to stay injury free for a change.
Yeah, hopefully.
Really
then we have the
it was Alexa versus Charlotte.
It was
the slow-paced women's match, I like to call it.
I
really enjoyed it. It
wasn't a bad match by any means.
I really enjoyed this match.
No, like I said, it's just, only because I say it's a slow-paced wrestling match doesn't mean it's bad.
I don't know why. I think because the whole thing they were playing off is both of them will be Alexa was the first SmackDown and Raw champion, and then that was closely followed by Charlotte, so it was two equals fighting it out to see who's better. But the way they done the match was almost as if Alexa could win.
Aye.
It was a very equal.
I would like to see them go at it again, maybe in a bit of a faster match to up.
Aye.
They do work well together. I mean, they're both going to be around for a while.
Aye.
So
it's again chapter 1 of hopefully many, and I enjoyed it. It was a great wee match. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
What about yourself, Flo?
Like I said, it was a slow. Well, even though it was slow paced, which are the kind of matches I don't really like all that much, but still was not bad.
Aye, that's how to see it.
The rest of it, like the rest of this pay-per-view, you can't really complain about that much.
Well, I think this pay-per-view, this next match, is a discussion going on. It was AJ Brock. Now, we were talking Brock was very likely going to, by how he was looking on Raw. I think when that match started, Brock wasn't interested, but as the match went on, he kind of realised he was enjoying himself and started putting an effort in. But before that, has Brock just stopped training?
I don't know. He
wasn't in shape.
He was not. He had a belly. He's not looked at his legs for a while because, my God, it was like a chicken.
Chicken wing. Sorry.
And to be fair, given his voice, he's probably half man, half chicken.
Oh my God.
Do it! But
is it just me, or was he like 5 minutes into that match and just seemed
blowing
the
completely
fuck
gassed.
up? And I was like, so what are you doing on your time off? Like, what are you doing? You're not travelling. He's a fucking asshole.
Hunting getting shouted at by Sable, and I'll tell you, working out, the only thing he's been lifting steaks.
It was like, and he had his top off, and I was like, oh fuck. Like, as you said, and then he had ankle thing going on, where his ankles don't look like he can hold up. You know how you see them come out of jail and they're jacked on the tap, but they've done fuck all for leg day.
Every day.
Aye, that was very Brock Lesnar last night, which is weird because usually his fucking legs look fucking kill you.
Aye, he could kick somebody and it would hurt.
Aye, but like, I don't know. I agree with you. And then when he just started throwing AJ at his head, and AJ started some Shawn Michaels level fucking selling.
That was fantastic. It's like, I'm not having this bitch, son. Like, falling on his face.
AJ made Brock's suplex look real as hell.
Aye.
Like, and he looked like, what the... Fuck you, Brock. And then Brock slowly got into it.
I don't know when it was, but at some point the match changed, but I was still so hopeful that AJ was going to win because AJ is the one that's there. AJ is the actual champion. Put AJ is, but no. Brock's got to go there.
And saying that was Brock's longest match.
Oh, aye, in a long time.
About 50. It was good in the end, but Brock just doesn't give it. The sooner they'll go rid of him, the better. Which I hate to say, because I did like Brock when he cared. But he doesn't anymore.
He just doesn't care. And if you don't care about being champion, and you don't care about wrestling, and you don't care about this company, then why the fuck do you still have that title?
I can understand no caring about the company because, well, they're shite hawks. But and people pay a lot of money for those
fucking championship. Like, you're the champion. You might be the champion of the universe, and you're just going to show up and even going to have fucking done cardio in about 5 years. Fuck off, Brock Lesnar.
It was just ridiculous in his part. He has to get his act together.
As usual, AJ put in a hell of meant to, and like, to be fair, I didn't see Brock gain him. I didn't see Brock gain AJ as much, which was nice.
I'm not surprised though, as we were saying that he was actually fun for it, like what he did with Joe.
Aye.
He gave Joe a lot.
Yep.
Because, he's somebody that's actually good.
Aye. It's no gender.
Aye.
I wonder
Not
how much
Roman.
Brock...
Why did they have that gender promo in the fucking box?
See, I genuinely thought, right, because when I looked at the score and it was 2-3, I went, AJ Lawson to make it even.
Jinder's going to run in.
But I thought, I was like, Jinder's going to run in, it won't hurt AJ, and Brock gets to throw him about. I'll feel good because fuck Jinder Tay, let them kill each other for all I care.
Yep.
And then it protects AJ, it protects fucking Brock as if he needs it, but it protects Brock, and then we can move on. Everybody's fine. There was an obvious fucking thing to do there, and no, Jinder's going to play. Jinder's not going to be the fucking heel anymore. He's just going to be the good guy and cheer people. Fuck off, WWE.
I mean, one thing they still made good in the match is they protected the Styles Clash. Because I'm pretty sure if
that.
Yeah, I know, but
Brock would have probably have got his neck broke.
If he had taken it, I'm pretty sure that he wouldn't have kicked out. Because if you compare it to Strowman, the match with Strowman or with Joe, he got hit with everything and still kicked out or didn't tap. And here it was like, even though Phenomenal Form is AJ's second finisher, if he doesn't kick out of the Style Clash or it doesn't even gets to hit him with it, it's okay.
Yeah.
There was about 3 points in that match that AJ should have won, and he didn't, and I was mad about all of them. I'm just putting it out there, like, I so bad AJ to be the one to properly go at him as a champion.
Oh, I know, but he's not Roman. He's not the chosen one.
Yeah.
No, for Drew McIntyre's injured, right? Get to AJ.
Pretty much, aye. Anyway, I suppose that's really all we can. It was one of the better matches because he ended up giving a shit after all.
Aye, it was. It was one of the better matches of the night.
Absolutely.
I still wanted AJ to win. Everybody would probably have guessed.
And, probably most people watching it because they saw Brock show up out of shape and no interested.
I can't believe how quick he stopped though. I was like,
I can if he's not trained. Being in the ring's no easy, as you very well know.
Don't mean I can't believe that I can't believe he had the balls to show up in a TV champion match that out of shape.
I know, it was a fucking joke.
I'm pretty sure he only is in shape when he also has some UFC matches or anything like it. So he doesn't really care if he's booked for WWE and then, doesn't matter, my matches are not gonna last long.
Do you know what really upset me last night was the fact that AJ Styles lost to him, and right, fair enough, it's Brock, but Goldberg can go at him twice.
Yeah.
Why? On what planet is Goldberg or Brock?
This one apparently.
They're in fucking weird ass universe apparently, but to the rest of the world they're fucking crazy.
Right? It's the whole Goldberg thing was only because he wanted to show his family what he could do in that way and made him look good.
The network.
Let's see what you think of that after you've watched 365. That's all I'm going to say. No, really.
I was going to watch the Goldberg. Like, no, I don't want to feel sympathy for him. Like, it was cool that he wanted to come back, but the fact that he got that
take
title
over the fucking belt.
It was the fact he got the title that pissed me off. But we'll spoke about that at length.
Everyone off. Like, but when he came out at WrestleMania, that reaction from the crowd was mostly boos.
That's because nobody wants to see an old man.
Yep.
An old
50-year-old champion isn't the best idea.
Fucking money, that,
It's ridiculous. But I move on to the
yes, we will. The main event. Now, speaking of oddly, jeez.
This was another one that was...
I really don't make it because, see, last year, everybody got their moment in the main event.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got something.
Yep.
Stand out.
As you should in a match that...
In a well-booked match of that type.
Aye.
Now, personally, and as I linked you to earlier, I'm of the idea that they're trying to push... Well, I'm hoping the idea is that they're trying to show Triple H who thinks he's the man, but now no longer is, and he's going to have to deal with that. because he puts himself in this match, he makes himself the centrepiece, and on one level, as a smart, you could go, oh, that's just him being a mark for himself. On the other hand, and this all depends on what happens in Raw, the story could have been he's there trying to show he's the game and he's still relevant and he's better than these young, only to be destroyed by the youngest of them, who also happens to be the biggest and scariest.
Side note, how the fuck is Finn Balor like 36? He looks about 12.
That's what happens when you don't smoke or drink, I guess.
What the fuck? Like, because Matt said to me, he's like, Finn Balor's like 35 or something, and I was like, fuck no, he's no. Googled it. Aye, he fucking is. He looks about fucking 27.
Well,
how?
This is the other point I was going to bring up. WWE slightly awkward here. They build the likes of Joe and Rude and Nature. They're all like 2 or 3 years younger than Cena.
Aye.
Mm-hmm.
Cena, who we're told is a legend and is pretty much put out to pasture.
I mean, granted, as I said earlier on, people are like, because of healthcare and everything, people are living longer, people are healthier.
Oh, absolutely, 50. But you're getting told that these guys are done.
Aye.
And here you've got so-called next generation of top draw wrestlers, and
like, there's like 38 as well.
Years at them.
And if you're not going to build the new, like, the time is right now.
You need to stop calling them the future, because very much the present.
Aye.
Braun's the future.
Yeah.
Aye. Like, Patrick Starr, fucking Velveteen Dream, he's the future. See, AJ Styles has been, and has been for the last fucking 15 years, been everything everybody's talking about. You don't get to bring them in as if they're these fucking doe-eyed, behind the ears green guys, because they're fucking veterans. As AJ Styles pointed out to John Cena, I've been wrestling longer than you have. Like, you can't teach me fucking anything. And the idea, like, the fact that the two guys who were Shinsuke Nakamura and Bobby Roode, the fact they were put out first was a joke, because they got nothing. But don't get me wrong, I have long wanted to see Bobby Roode do a spinebuster to Triple H, because I prefer Bobby Roode. And
I like what bits that they got, like seeing Triple H like get outclassed by them, because it took brawn to put them down. But why I'm thinking that's the story they're trying to tell. He goes in, he does his usual shit. The two of them turned that on its head and showed him, and he gets out of there. And then, of course, as the match progresses, Braun being terrifying.
Aye.
His way through SmackDown. By the way, see just that wee opening bit with Braun and Shane, and he threw Shane like a sack of potatoes.
See when he went out as well, like, I don't even know who tagged in, but see when Shane like under the bottom rope and was still just sitting, and John just patted him on the shoulder. It's fine, dude, don't worry about it. Like, you'll get back in. It was John just patting him on the shoulder, but it made me chuckle something chronic. But I just like, I get, like, again, Survivor Series, you start off and you do the wee teases to see where you're going, having Finn and Shinsuke in the ring together. Oh my god, like, I screamed.
The highlight for me, after all, finally, just for a few minutes, Joe.
Oh, I know, because they've been pals for so long.
We used to have dinner at each other's houses and stuff like that. And finally they locked up.
Again, like, also, I low-key wanted fucking Joe to shout, no, the champ is here, because motherfucker stole that. He stole it and he ran with it, and I was raging. But the first 15 minutes of, we'll have, you know what pissed me off, actually? The fucking audacity of Triple H. This is where Triple H went down the entire night. He get in the ring, walked up to Finn, threw up the fucking too sweet sign, and Finn couldn't do anything. You can't just no too sweet your boss. Like, so he too sweeted him, and I was like, the fucking audacity. And see as well,
it was just him trying to get heat with the marks.
Oh, and did it work? Aye, it did. He's a big ugly fucking big shite. And again, see if the Bucks don't send a cease and desist for the match with the Bar and the Usos, because somebody shouted super kick. Yeah. Doing this, we're doing this again, because I will fucking cut hose. Oh, there was digs all weekend, and I was raging.
I know.
The rage was real, guys. It was real. But the first 15 minutes of I want to see Triple H versus, and then suddenly it was just
Kirsty.
Triple H putting on
everybody. Kirsty, wait, I lost you for a second. I didn't hear anything.
The first 15 minutes of the match was really, it was. I want to see Triple H versus Nakamura. I want to see Nakamura versus Shinsuke again. I want to see Rude versus like blah blah blah. I want to see all these matches. But then it just slowly became Triple H teasing all these matches by himself, and I was like, you have a job. Your job is to fucking make sure NXT works so that this works in the future. Your job is not to come in here and put yourself there.
Well, this is the thing, though. This is what I'm hoping. The story is like, this is the NXT guys learning that Daddy Levesque is actually just a glory-seeking prick, and he can't hang with him. An asshole, because if that is the story, he's just a mark for him. And interested in the Triple H show again.
It has been since like 1998 or some bullshit. Whenever Sean got injured and he was forced to do the thing, he was like, right, well, you've got to carry. There do, and fair enough. He
surrounded himself with one guy who could wrestle in a pair of shite hawks.
But my point is
because
for
everybody
so long,
would look good next to a fat stoner. Billy fucking Gunn.
For almost 20 years, we have been is the greatest thing ever. No, you weren't even the best in your own faction.
Don't forget how DX started that Attitude Era, and
all of this
responsible for winning One Night War.
Like all of this bullshit. And to see him last night, not only go air the SmackDown guys, not only to see all the like up and coming talent, quote unquote, like not to see all even the apart from Braun to put fucking team. I was like, I will find something, and I will cut
the story has to be that he's trying to make it all about himself, and he's doing them wrong to the point where Triple H was crying.
Oh, but I feel like, again, WWE put a thing up where Stephanie came out after the match and she had to help him in title.
That was funny.
And so, like, part of me is like it has to be that story. But then again, it's H, and
he's a mark for himself. We know he's a mark for himself.
It doesn't need to be Vince being like, H is blah blah. Like, see with the last 4 guys, the average age of that match was 44.5 years of age. Like, young talent, where are they going there? Where is any, like, the complaint is WWE always have to bring back part-timers. It's because, see, when they've got the chance, with the exception of... They don't.
And then worse, they put the part-timers over. This Jones, 8 months or whatever he had that belt, he loses to Goldberg. Yes, there was a distraction, but he loses to Goldberg in 30 seconds.
And another thing, the least trained wrestler in the match, fucking Shane McMahon. So 2 of the best wrestlers in the world, fucking Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, came out, sweep his legs away from him, beat the fuck out of him, and then he miraculously recovers and just grabs the chest and just chases them out. And I was like, how is that putting anybody there? Be Shane? Like, Shane has a 2-match-a-year quota. He has already filled them, no including last night. So why? I don't want to see Triple H versus fucking Mania. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see Kurt Angle versus Jason Jordan either. I don't want to see it.
I don't want to see Kurt Angle and Triple H. I think Kurt Angle should be to put over someone else.
Like,
or at least someone who's a full-time roster member.
Don't get me wrong, right? See, Jason Gazelle, Kurt Angle, great for him. And like that can work. I'm nose against that. But see, I don't want to see Triple H versus like Shane. I don't. Like, there's so many, like, see when you think of the likes of like Adam Cole, fucking guys, Tyler fucking Breeze, fucking Ty Dillinger. There's so many guys that they could have put in these spots and they could have built genuine fucking stars. And last night they decided to bring back.
That's not a problem. It's just it's been a constant pattern for the past 3 or 4 years.
It has, but see, I think last night it was blatantly apparent because he, like, when you think about it, I mean, Randy basically Disney Day house shows anymore for the most part. And
Don't blame him.
to be fair, he doesn't need to, but a part-timer as well. Half of that match was part-timers last night. But one of the,
which is unacceptable.
Apart from Braun Strowman, none of the other guys and Finn get one of the biggest pops of the night, and they get nothing. What did Shinsuke and Finn actually get last night? Exactly.
Not much.
That's my point.
Got to prove Triple H wrong, and then the story was broke. I was going to call him Broman. Braun Strowman. They're getting him over, which is fine. But the thing is, when Nakamura signed to WWE, I said, that's great that he's coming over here, but I'm worried they'll waste him. And now he's just kind of
generic wrestler number 5,
treading the bottom of the top of the card. It's a waste.
Horrible.
I mean, don't get me wrong. In New Japan just now, and that's got out, is like, the focus was moving to younger talent, and it's not like he's old, but Tanahashi's only 2 years older than Nakamura.
Aye.
And they're treating him as the wily old veteran there.
Aye.
Because there's so much young, high quality, and Nakamura would probably be getting over. It sounds, but he would still be getting meaning, even if he's putting over Naito or whatever. He would still be a key name. No, he came over here, he's putting in great shifts, but he's starting to fall into that pattern of just using the couple spots. And
because
he's better than that.
How frustrating it must it be when you're a Nakamura level talent and they're giving you 7-10 minute matches?
I know, but he's like, he knew what he was in for. He knows what they're like. He knows the style, but now he's falling into that trap of, well, I'm not putting effort into me. I'm just going to phone it in. And every match does the same. That fun spot, well, it was fun because he hardly ever did it before, where he's got his head in the guy's chest and he's waving his arms and he does his yell and all that. And that was stuff that in a New Japan match or whatever, he would only every.
Aye, and it was big matches.
Aye, and it was mind games and big matches. Now it's everything. And quite frankly, Jinder doesn't deserve that.
No.
He's not good enough to get mind games used on him.
Like, again, like the wee to, like, because Nakamura's thing, as most people know, like, he'll have all his crazy good fucking wrestling, but there is always the moments of the mind games, like AJ will, like, shot a gun at him and he ate the bullet. So see last night, to see him and Fergal again together, and to see him doing
Such
the thing.
a fucking mark.
And then Fergal fucking Finn, and then he, for him to too sweet him, like, right in the forehead, I was like, take me back to Japan of 2000.
Yeah.
It sucks.
And it's just, he's getting wasted, and I'm worrying it's me not give a fuck. And I know, like, probably when this contract comes up, unless something major changes, he's probably going home. He's he's done it. Let's go back to where people give a shit. And I really hope he doesn't get lost in the shuffle, go back to Japan.
See, I don't think he's Nakamura. Like, I don't think he will. Because he was their guy for a good while there, and they'll welcome him back with open arms.
I really hope so. I'm worried that when he goes back, he's not going to find a place for himself. Because New Japan's upper card is so stacked, so fucking good.
The thing is you even stick him with somebody like stick him with a Jay White for a series of matches. And
they're going to do if he goes back to New Japan. I left and you took over Chaos. That's mine. I mean,
have like a fucking like an age where not with your faction.
Exactly.
One of them.
Like, I taught you. I brought you to where you are now, and you've exceeded expectations. But this is my patch. Home. Aye, exactly. Your dad's home. Get him his fucking slippers, son.
Aye, do you know, this is how bad it is that we're no fantasy booking Shinsuke leaving. Like, we're putting everybody to fucking leave because fuck this. Like, do you know what? Everybody should just leave, and anybody that wasn't part of Bullet Club should make a faction that isn't Bullet Club, and then we can have an actual really good fucking story, because this bullshit I'm done with.
Well, this is the other thing I was going to say. With War Games being such a success, and with them bringing it to the main roster, which is inevitable, there is that trio waiting there of Club and either Finn or AJ.
Oh, there's no way. See with that cease and desist, there is no way that they're getting any nod. I don't think, because they don't even refer to Gallows and Anderson anymore as
the
Club.
But they don't need to. They can just have them too sweet, wear black.
Right, but also random New Japan trippy moment. In my head, Devitt is still a young boy, so he should still be wearing black trunks and this black everything. And he came out last night in red, and I was like, "Who do you think you are?" And that's when Matt said to me, he was like, he's 36 or something. I was like, no. He's like 27. He's like, no, first 27 when he went to Japan. I was like, no.
27, like 10 years ago.
I was like, no. He's a young boy. He's not allowed to wear colour. And he was like, no, he's no Kirsty. He's male. I was like, no.
Well, let's get back to the point. The point is, Braun looked great.
Everybody else.
New stars, for lack of a better term, have been wasted. I don't want the Triple H show. We can't really judge the context of that whole I'm the man, oh wait, I'm getting the shite kicked out of me thing without seeing Raw tonight.
I will judge away. I will
Fair
judge.
enough, but we can't even properly until we know the full context, and it is an ongoing story. So, probably going to have some face-off with him and Braun, I would imagine. And then we'll see if this was a case of I'm Triple H and I can't hang with him anymore, or if it's going to be him threatening.
I'm Triple H.
Do you know what I'm expecting? Like, I don't think I can hang anymore. And then he'll win at WrestleMania, showing that he can still go, and everybody will just roll their fucking eyes.
Also, WWE put up a very Owens tease moving to Raw after conversation with Stephanie McMahon, and I was like, where was the big surprise when they showed up on Raw? Look, was the why are you putting this on YouTube? What is the point of people actually watching WWE telly?
Honestly, that's the thing though. They complain about the ratings going down. Nobody watched. Well, it's because instead of sitting for 3 hours of bullshit, I'll watch the highlights, which usually a total of 10 minutes on YouTube on WWE's own channel.
Like, why do I bother? Like, I've got work in the morning, so I'm not watching it the night, even though it starts like relatively soon.
Want to?
But like, I know when I come home tomorrow, I'll go and I'll sit.
Well, you'll have a look
on, and then I'll fast forward.
It's pay-per-views themselves. Like, I don't watch them because I was genuinely interested in the card. I'll watch it because
don't get me wrong,
that's what I've done for years.
On paper, this Survivor Series should have been magical. It should have been magical, but WWE managed to just fuck everything up as usual. Because that's what they do.
And on that note, it's been a nice long podcast. We've spoken about great wrestling and some not so great wrestling. You got anything to add, Flo? You sound disgusted.
Because we're going for 2 hours now.
Yep.
Well,
I noticed that myself.
Try to wrap it up.
Have fun editing,
I was about to do that, but you stole it from me.
That's because it's my show. You took it from me, you thieving German.
Wow.
Anyway.
Hold on.
See, I'm trying to wrap it up, and here comes fucking Demon Boss here.
Demon Kid.
As your current champion, I have to do this.
Paper champion.
You're an absolute
champion through default. You need to earn it soon, son.
Well, even though Will isn't here because he's not feeling well, but he helped me.
I don't know what you're saying, you're cutting it.
Fuck's sake.
You want to try again?
No.
Good, because we're wrapping this up. Who's a paper champion and will be next pay-per-view event, whenever that is. I'm really not sure right now. Quite frankly, can't be asked checking. We'll get back to you about that on Wednesday. Kirsty, we're no checking, sharp.
I already know it's the 17th of December. It's a week after my birthday.
That's when Flo loses it then.
To me.
No. So once again, being your host with the least, Martin, who hopefully by Wednesday will be back swearing and having no responsibility whatsoever. And as ever, thank you too.
And I'm playing in a bit of everything as always.
Kirsty, you cut off there.
And I've been trying to get through this shit and just complaining. Oh God.
Well, you had a nice rant for not announcing it.
Tour rant is what this was. On the indie show, I'm just dead chill. Like everything's dead happy.
Yes, that's because we enjoy it. I really want a cup of tea.
And you will have a lot to talk about on the next indie show, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not talking about them though.
Wow.
Don't give them any airtime.
Wow.
So, Flo, would you like to speak to the lovely people?
I don't know what's happening because Discord is cutting in and out here for some reason. So could you
just say cheerio?
No, catch you Wednesday. Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye. Thank you very much.
If you made it this far,
I didn't hear what he said.
Bye.